missing you, now I'm faded. Holding you, kissing you, calling you baby. Cold by the shake, I'm trying to drink you. Feel like I'm drunk, might need a chaser. She got me nervous, I'm trying to be player. Let's leave the bar, go home and lay up. Rubbing your body, massaging your layers. Sip and get tipsy, we play a little later. I don't use a drink, but loving your flavor. Me and you make a good combination. When I hit it, look like you took a sip of the whisk. How you making them faces? Use that weight, but I'm getting patient.
That's telling me people are going to find it. They're going to look for it.
Yeah.
Organic 1 million views.
Yeah.
Over and over and over though.
Man, we got a formula. We got a formula. Come tell the truth. Throw in a little bullshit. Throw in a little thought-provoking comments. Do something to evoke some emotions, and we got a lot of views. Nigga said he gonna slap me, and
we know you ain't you ain't gonna never let that go.
Yeah, nah, I'm f***ed up about that. What made him think that he can get in my inbox and tell me some shit like that, nigga? And he ain't known for slapping. Yeah, I'm gonna be the first he slap on. Yeah, nigga, I've been insulted ever since that nigga did me like that. And me and that nigga done seen each other in person. He act like he didn't see me. We was in Detroit at the MGM Grand, and we walked with him and Wallow and me and Dewberry, and they were with some female. And one of them hoes said, look, there go Charleston White right there. He act like he ain't see me. You think I'm gonna call the police when I got a bag full of weapons at my show?
Irv Gotti just passed away. 50 didn't waste no time.
Irv Gotti was cool with Supreme. Supreme tried to have 50 kills. So
yeah.
If I don't like you when you're alive, I don't just all of a sudden have compassion for you when you dead.
Before I started getting money, I always said I would never fly a girl out. I always said I would never do that. Like before you get money, you say you'll do things you'll never do.
Yeah.
But when you get the money,
you do it.
You do it.
Yeah.
And shit, when I started getting money, I started flying girls out a lot.
That's the best way to get it. How else they gonna get to you? Yeah. And then the caliber of women you flying out to you, it ain't gonna come no other kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you still want to in the ghetto, yeah, you can put them on the bus. But nah, nigga, you know, if you wanna pick the fruit at the top of the tree, you gonna have to fly them out.
How do you hate debating?
What does debating do? Because this is what I was taught. What I say, the old people say, what two black men go always do? Argue and debate over each other's ideologies. They ain't gonna stop and build nothing. They ain't gonna stop and manufacture nothing. They're not gonna create nothing. They're not gonna produce nothing. They're not gonna work together to do nothing.
It's good entertainment though.
But I'm doing.
And sometimes at the end of the debates, good things come from.
Not from black people. Nothing comes from black people debating. But black people taking the conversation, debating at the barbershop. Nothing comes from black people debating. Why we can't come work together rather than debate? Because black people don't want nobody working together. Black people want to fight, argue, squabble, and debate. They don't want to make money. Even Shaq tried to give her a little hint and told her, go dunk in your panties. Shaq didn't get no backlash.
Folio.
Yeah. If karma is real, which I don't believe karma is real, that was karma, they say. Yeah, them hunted him down in their mama car. They go, nah, them went out their way to get him. Tricked us into believing that death is a bad thing. Yeah, death ain't bad. Tomorrow's not promised to me, you, or nobody else. The greatest reward to living is to die. So ain't bad because get out of here. Most of them died doing what they want to do. Julio died partying. Thought he was gonna get some pussy that night. Shit, he got the party, but he didn't get that pussy.
We posted it on Say Cheese, and it's amazing how everybody claims 300,000 is not a lot of money.
The average American do not have $300,000 in one bank account. I have that in one bank account.
The average
American do not have 6 months worth of rent saved up in a savings account. If you ain't gave me no pussy, or you don't expect to give me no pussy, don't come trying to play friend, sister, cousin, or nothing, asking for no motherfucking money, and you didn't grow up in a household with me and mama and them. If you ain't done that, man, but say, yeah, and then don't text me asking me for no money.
How often do people ask you for money?
I get at least 10 times a day. Yeah, I get a sad story about 10 times a day.
I know you're a giving person, but
I don't give if you ask. I give on the spot. I move by spirit. You can't come ask me because I think you playing on me. I got to be moving throughout life and see something throughout life unexpectedly. I get to my mama, my kids, my immediate family. But a motherfucker outside of that got to be willing to give me something to get something. Running errands, washing clothes, cleaning up, sucking dick, giving me some pussy, performing a service. But you can't just get no kid school. So why would you check into the private school? Private school, homie. Now, Jazz is way more player from what I hear. But Jay Prince Jr. go beat up the bitches, stick his long fingernails when they walk by the strip club, bite their booty, all kind of shit. He an unruly motherfucker. You done heard the rumor, man. Come on, homie. All the girls in the strip club say he got long fingernails, be trying to stick his fingers up in their pussy.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
He'd come in and try to take the bags from
Shut
them.
up,
So he didn't yeah, man.
up, bro.
But if you stay away from Jay Prince Jr., you'll be all right in Houston. I don't believe nothing the government tell us. I don't believe nothing the government tell us. Whether it's the CIA, nigga, I don't believe nothing that the government tell us. Because they hide information for so long. They don't want us to think them smart African Egyptian motherfuckers built that. Nigga, I'm betting on them Africans did that. Them Egyptians did that. Nigga, wasn't no alien did that. Where they bones at?
Exactly.
Where they motherfucking bones at? Nigga, you can't tell me them Egyptians didn't build them pyramids. They trying to discredit the lineage of the Africans.
El Salvador offered Trump a deal to where as though all the really bad criminals over here will be sent to El Salvador, which is the most uncomfortable jail in the world. The most uncomfortable prison in the world. No mattresses. When you go to the bathroom, you got to go to the bathroom and they share a big pot, like a big pool of water.
I think America should be a prison like that. I think that prison should be duplicated here in America. They need shit like that in the state levels of prison. Them state prisons where them niggas playing dominoes and watching football games, arguing over the Lakers and the Mavericks, that kind of shit. Cause they making prison look too goddamn fun with these goddamn cell phones. Man, you better not go to LA trying to connect with other black people. And you sure can't connect with the Mexicans because the Mexicans don't connect with black people out there. Black people don't connect with black people out there. So they so divided with the gang culture, homie. Why would anyone want to go there if they're trying to be progressive and elevate and upgrade their life? California is a downgrade.
So you feel like in LA, black people only connect with their neighborhood.
Yeah.
Outside of their neighborhood is no connection.
They only connect with their sets. And gang culture is a bully culture. All they is a bunch of bullies. So when they leave outside of LA, homie, that gang culture don't bully nobody. It only bullies you in LA. So because the gang culture supersedes all other cultures, and the gang culture is a subculture. So black culture, hip hop culture, all that takes second nature, homie, to the subculture what the gangs bring and provide. So when I lived out there, I lived off Imperial in Vermont. I lived on the borderline of the Denver Lane Bloods and the Hoovers. And the best performance ever was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson when he snatched that thing off and her titty came out. That's the best Super Bowl performance ever in human history. Nothing will ever be able to top that. Janet Jackson titty coming out and Justin, man, nothing will ever be able to top that Super Bowl performance. Had never happened in the history of television. A titty came out. Even the FCC had to come with some new rules and regulations for performances. Never be able to top that. Kendrick Lamar performance probably was the worst. I probably spent $300,000 in the strip club just not even touching pussy. I don't want to go home and be in the house with the woman and the kids. And me and my woman holding hand, watching. I don't want to do that. I think I'm a real prophet. And no prophet in the Bible, no prophet in no religious book had a wife and kids. I sow in the people. I invest in people, preferably hoes. half-naked hoes, the least of those, as the Bible describes them.
Do you think people care about music as much as they used to?
How long does it take you to identify a hoe or a woman? Can you tell before they open their mouth?
Yeah. Body language, mannerism, body posture, and eye contact.
Body, okay, posture.
A hoe looking around. A woman don't look around. A hoe see everything. A woman don't. A woman got tunnel vision. A hoe see everything. A hoe see everybody watching her. Cause she's scanning and looking. Choosy Susie. The hoe looking to make eye contact with but the woman ain't. The woman minding her business. The hoe tending, the hoe scanning and scoping. But the woman minding her business. A woman, you have to say, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Then she might stop and look. A hoe, you can say, hey, she gonna turn. Go somewhere where it's a bunch of women and whistle. Whoever responds to the whistle, that's a hoe trait. Walk and say, hey. See who responds to the hey. A woman, you have, excuse me, ma'am, hey, miss, or her name. It's just small things like that. You can see a lady walking, and based on how she turning her head, looking and making eye contact into the car, that's what a hoe do. A woman ain't trying to look and see who's driving by. A hoe is. That's why I teach young nigga, nah, homie, you hanging with look where you come from and look where them come from.
I mean, when this clip leaked, it was 50-50 because you came out before saying that, you know, the whole Rat Williams and things of that nature.
Ain't nothing new. I said this on the first Vlad TV interview.
You did. But then you also said that you play snitch.
As an actor, I'm not a snitch as a kid. That's where we gotta get. You're not a snitch as a kid. You're not a criminal as a kid. So what you mean? Nah, I ain't never snitched. They ain't gonna come with threats. I take the threat seriously. I'm afraid. I will be flying to Atlanta first chance I get to file a police report with the Atlanta Police Department.
And it's crazy because I believe you. It's crazy.
I'm really afraid. West Coast ain't popping. If West Coast ain't getting it, them shaky boogie niggas up north ain't getting it. The East Coast niggas ain't getting it. Nigga, you got to come through the South. Because, nigga, this is where your soul lie at. This is where the soul of music stems and builds from, nigga. This is where your ancestors lie and lay. So how else you gonna tap into the soul of what you is, nigga, and you can't come stand a nigga on the blood and the sweat and the tears of the ancestor? They too far away from the plantation. They don't know the drum beats no more. What I realize is, homie, and I learned this from just working with the young niggas in juvenile detention center at the alternative school. You gotta find a way. The average black boy is angry. Homie, a lot of the anger that a lot of niggas is coming out the house with is the displaced anger they really have toward their mother. You almost have to deal with their anger or find out a way how to help them process it. The worst thing you can do to a street kid is try to add structure to their life. Lil' King want to be grown. Finesse saying, nah, my nigga, you can't be grown doing it this way. You can't go over here with Moneybag Yo. He think he a grown little nigga. He think Finesse is hating on him. Man, what you doing over there? I'm responsible for you, my nigga. So, nigga, why bring this kid in this environment and then try to criticize a man who really tried to help him? That goes to show you can't try to help everybody, my nigga. The same people you try to help go be the one to bite your motherfucking hand. I just want to let the snitching is part of the game. So don't take it out the equation. You limit yourself, nigga. How you gonna play? If you take snitching out the equation, then you playing a game to lose. And we don't play the game to lose, we play to win. So young fellas, always include snitching into the equation. Oh, that's part of the game. That's part of the game, nigga. You can't change this shit. They've been trying to change the game of rules that don't have no rules. Most black people who interview me didn't go to school to know English classes. So when they write this title, it's not appeasing and appealing. So it's put in a different class and category based on the look of the title, not the wording. The look of the title is everything capitalized like it would look on a newspaper or on a book cover. That's 30% of it. The thumbnail. Does the thumbnail look criminal, homie? That matters. It's how you package it and how you present it. And there's 9 billion people we missing that haven't seen this because where they places us based on the title and the thumbnail.
That's why I say the young nigga that got, I hate to say the whole mama, but nigga, she got the hip hop mama that embraces the culture. Them some of the most dangerous young niggas that you can encounter. Because they coming out the house angry. They resentment is toward the absence of the father. But nigga, that initial emotion that these young niggas is dealing with is they frustrated with their mama. And the conditions that she allowing them to live in or have them living in. They just coming out into the community taking it out on everybody else.
But there are a lot of angry black kids that have mothers who work 2 jobs, who do everything for their kids, who don't really know anything about hip hop. Where sometimes these kids are just angry because they don't have a present male figure in their life.
Nigga, it's up to mama to go find him a positive male influence to fill that void. Put him around some positive males that he get to pick and say, oh, mom, I like him. Mom, man, it's up to mama to do that. My question to the black man is, at what point do the black man get to grow up and be released from the hood obligations? At what point? At what point do the streets, the hood, the set releases me from these obligations, my nigga, that have guaranteed either jail or death? The hood done guaranteed you either go to jail or you die. Why would I hold on to that? I hate that. That's what little boys do. Little boys join gangs, men don't.
You also said that Young Boy is the first rapper to shut you up.
Yeah. You see, I ain't said nothing bad about him no more.
Yeah.
I ain't understand that because I didn't know him. I had never listened to no songs of his. So,
have you ever talked to him directly?
I talked to his juvenile staff.
But it seems like he responds to you in music.
He do. If you got your mind made up on really trying to do what's right, then probation is good. But nigga, if you know you gonna be playing with them people, you better take them 2 years.
So
I'm
what?
the kind of nigga, homie, I'm gonna play with them people. I'm gonna play with. I think I've got ways. I think I can outsmart everybody. So I got that kind of. So yeah, nigga, I'm gonna take the 10 and play with them people. Yeah, nigga.
So somebody like CJ, who's always around 50 niggas, smokes weed, travels a lot. He's a rapper. What should CJ do?
Take them 2 years and come on home, nigga. Go right. You gotta understand. Gilly called Pop Hunter a snitch. So Gilly applies the street codes to kids. He did that's how me and Gilly been bumping heads. He applies the street codes to kids. So he called me a throwback rat. And I'm saying, man, pain, he lost his son. I get it. Yeah, I didn't even respond. He's still in pain, he lost his boy. So this is what I told myself when he said that. I said, only the strong can show compassion for the weak. Gilly a weak. Gilly a weak. Gilly a weak. So he keep putting the rules down to the kids. From what he say, a kid killed his son. I bet he's okay with that kid being dead for killing his son. He probably have no compassion and no empathy for the mother and the father of the kid who he say killed his son that got killed. My mama always had compassion and empathy for those people who we harm. Niggas take your shahada, and then other than that, homie, listen. When God give you a gift, and God give you opportunities after opportunities, sometimes you miss your blessings. Twisted Black miss here, it's a bunch of miss their blessings because they want to be street. And when you sit back and look at this young man don't want to be a rapper. He want to be known for being a street, a real street. And that's what cost him his gift to the world, nigga. He exchanged it. I bet he didn't get that love for 17 years. So this is not a reward, boys and girls. The average nigga who come home after 17 years don't get this love. So let's first say that. This is fake love and false love. I ain't heard a nigga mention his name in 17 years. I've been on the internet 6 or 7. I ain't heard a nigga come with a Max B story. I ain't seen a nigga say, free my nigga Max B. So, man, y'all miss me with that bullshit. Everybody chasing the clout because he got the lights and the cameras and they want to be a prop in this movie that's being shown.
Yeah, French Montana been holding them down, though.
I don't know what he been holding down. But at that point, I'm saying, nigga, ain't nobody said nothing about Kevin Spencer. The fishbowl shit, the nigga who attacked me. So, Spud Boom get picked up by the feds. What'd he do?
Rat.
What'd he do?
Snitch.
Snitch. Told on shit. So her sister tried to shame me. So nigga, God used that bad for my good. Propel me before the world. They only try to play the mob ties extortion to the weak rappers. But come on, homie, you heard what Sauce Walker told, man. Yeah, man, y'all, homie. Nah, Houston is a player town, homie.
It's still dangerous though.
Dallas is dangerous. Fort Worth is dangerous.
Definitely.
San Antonio is dangerous. It's a lot of places that's dangerous. But you can go as a black rapper, a black celebrity, and have fun in these towns, long as you don't check in to Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince Jr. is the boy. Everything happened around him.
I notice people ask you about, you know, dewberries and, you know, Sane and, you know, it seems lately you've been more on the island.
Yeah, I done fired. Well, not that I fired everybody, homie. Once you put everybody in position, homie, everybody got a journey of their own. My nigga got his own food truck. Dewberry got the office with a embroidery machine and merch. So with a monetized channel, both my nigga got money. So nigga, we can't stay up on each other. I'm signed to an agency. At this point, nigga, I need professionals that can take me further. Your homeboys and friends is along for the ride. They're not there to complete the mission. And that's why you don't. It's only so far you can take your family and friends. Not that they do something wrong, but nigga, everybody don't have the skill level or the traits and characteristics to step into the arena of success and thrive in it.
Lil J, 9 years in prison. He just got sentenced to another 9 years. 160 months, 80 months, I think. Yeah, they say a Glock switch.
Oh,
the new charge is a Glock switch as a felon. We in our interview, you say he's going back.
I can tell the way them niggas be talking when they come home from prison, if they going back or not. That cocky, arrogant nigga fresh out of prison, talking like, nigga, you can tell.
That's why niggas supposed to use bitches. If too many hands in the cookie jar. 6 motherfuckers trying to spit a 1-month YouTube check. That's why they gotta get the Orlando Brown for the 500. Nigga, they paying Orlando Brown 500.
Bro. Shut the fuck up.
Homie, my swear to God. V shaking her head, yeah, but V know. Nigga, they getting Orlando Brown for 500. They getting Percy for 1,000. They get my other man, I ain't gonna say his name, for a few hundred. But nigga, some people doing it free because they just want to be on real life street stars. So they getting a lot of low costly people on there. No, man, shit, no. I'm a big name now, nigga. Yeah, hell yeah. Nigga done put a gun to my mama's face and done traumatized my mama. I'm not coming back playing tough. Say, hey, man, y'all could have done, man, y'all got my mama, homie. That's gonna hurt me the fact y'all done that to my mama. I ain't coming to play tough guy, nigga. My mama is a victim of a crime. I ain't doing that, homie. And then, nigga, when you look at that surveillance tape, it look like one of them island boys. Because, you know, I nanny boo-boo the city, nigga.
after I beat them charges. So not only did I nan and boo-boo the city, I talked about some dirty police officers, dropped their names, and brought up the Dacian Steptoe and the officer Garrett Holsich right after I beat my charges. So nigga, I shook my dick at the city. So this is old news coverage. So I was locked, this is old news coverage of 93. I was a juvenile at the time, so my face was blurred. They couldn't show my face back then.
You're saying he's under 18?
Yeah, he under 21. You gotta be 21 to get the death penalty. I know plenty, I know plenty grown right now killed the baby. And they still G to the streets and into the G. And they end up killing a little boy. Went and done like 20, almost 30 years on that murder. A G. They were going to go put in work during a drive-by shooting. So you guys gotta have to factor in how many casualties of these drive-by shooting gang nigga were. It's plenty. So
that's why a lot of major celebrities won't do a YouTube interview with a YouTube platform unless it's the Breakfast Club or Joe Rogan, because you guys take it in between you and your demographics, writes the narrative. All of my SayCheeseTV negatives titles paint me in a different light, paints me in a negative light when brands and sponsorships look at me from your brand, because everything says Charleston White goes off, so it paints me as being angry, aggressive, violent, no intellectual, so nothing on SayCheeseTV will paint me in a picture to make a brand pick me up. So, but when you look at other people platform that strategically it's Charleston Explains. Those two words goes off and explains. One says this is intellectual. One says he's angry, he's cussing, he's fussing, he's threatening. So all I'm saying is YouTube is not gonna let black people be what they wanna be unless it's painted in a negative light. Because that's what we fit our algorithm, which I'm not complaining. It don't affect me one way or another, except brand deals. I'm looking for brand deals, because that's what got Kobe, Jordan, and everybody else over there.
I just think somebody like you would understand, because you went to courthouses fighting for change and trying to get laws
for
changed.
juveniles. For juveniles, children who are sentenced for crimes committed as children with undeveloped brains, being tried and treated like adults in the juvenile system. It's a big difference. A kid, it's a big difference, homie. I don't advocate for no grown motherfucker to rape charge. But nigga went on with life. But nigga, I didn't do wrong hoping I can do wrong to make something right. You can't do wrong to make right. So this is what we gotta teach our kids. You can't say I'm wrong and then do wrong expecting to get right. Life don't work like that. That's a mathematical equation that don't add up to nothing. How you not gonna want people to get hurt? And this is a brutal sport. So yeah, man, that's why I don't watch it no more, because ain't nobody getting hurt. I would love to see somebody head-to-head, helmet, Shador, and pick him up and dive him into the ground and get that 15-yard penalty that they give him. Yeah, motherfucker twist his ankle and tear that ACL in his knee where his career over with. So yeah, nigga, I'm praying for the ACL tear. Nigga don't want to accept my apology. Yeah, I take that personal.
Because because you did say you would say it again. When you said it on the Jason Lee thing, you said that you apologize, but you may say it again, and it's like that's not a real apology.
Yeah, well, I ain't said it again.
When you apologize, it's because you're not gonna say it again. Like if I apologize for doing something, I'm not gonna do it again.
But you are gonna do it again. I'm apologizing right now today, and in my heart, I have no intentions on doing it again. But in my mind, I just might do it again. But in my heart, I may not.
He don't know, man, I'm dangerous because I'm scared. I'm scared to be hurt. I don't know what it's like to be beat up. I'm scared for it to take advantage of me because I'm scared, man. So I pack these weapons because it ain't happened yet. He ain't, man, I'm scary. Yeah, I'm scary. And I was always told scary people hurt you. I'm scary, man. I'm scared to take advantage of me if they can. So I ain't gonna let them do it.
It was one of my best interviews. And I don't give a fuck about the WNBA. Don't give a fuck about none of them. None of them.
You wouldn't go to an Angel Reese game?
No, nigga.
I think that would be dope.
I don't want to watch a bunch of doing nothing. Nigga cleaning up and hoes dancing and stripping. You see where I'm at. I like to see hoes get naked. Swing on pole. Nigga, I don't want to see no long-legged, giraffe, long-neck ass hoe. Them hoes ain't appealing to me.
What makes you think you're gonna be a great quarterback for our organization? Well, if y'all ain't ready to change y'all whole team's culture for me, and
Appreciate you for clicking on the video. Before you go, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.